2, 1.
They can hear you, because I unmuted the mic. Hello! Hello!
Hi!
And welcome back to Get Gamin'. It is... Okay, we're almost 30 minutes late. I was just having a hell of a time setting this up because... this is... Oh, can I not... As you were about to see, this box they sent us is huge. It is huge. Look, you can't even see it. It's so big. Yes, so this thing is quite large. This is the long-awaited. We never thought it was going to come.
No.
Can you say it?
1, 2, 3.
Unconscious Mind by one of the #1 fans of the channel, Johnny Pack, who is very much, he even has our sticker on his fridge, the designer of this game. So, yes, I know we're late, Jack, but I'm glad you were there waiting for us.
Sorry.
We apologize. I thought we were so excited because they just picked this up and got home at 3. I had my doctor's appointment.
Wasn't even supposed to come till 7.
Well, I had a feeling it was probably going to come before. It's not for Amazon. It's for regular UPS, so they usually deliver by early afternoon. Now say it backwards. How do you say unconscious mind backwards?
I don't know how about the unconscious. Nah. It's going to end nah.
Okay, we'll get back to you on that. Look at you, Jack. Okay, you ready to open this puppy up? I have my knife. I'm ready
Slice
to go.
it.
Hopefully,
God, hopefully
it's not too washed out looking with these. Tried to set up these lights in a smart way. I should let you do the honors because you're the Freudian. You're the one that loves Freud so much. This is going to be your new favorite
Well,
game.
it's not just so much that I love Freud so much as I just love that period. The early 20th century.
You don't know how to work a knife, so that's fine.
I don't know how to work a knife. Spoken by the serial killer himself.
It's true. Okay, guys, let's see what is all up in this thing here. Do you want to help?
Yeah. Ooh. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. All right, you get the other side. I'll get this side.
More cardboard. There it is.
ID Light.
Yeah, so I did get the deluxe edition of this game. This is why we're doing this. Whoa, it's big.
What's that?
It's big and heavy. And so there's that.
Holofoil dream card.
Oh yeah, we got some holofoil cards, and we do have some mats to unfold. Okay, here, you hold these mats real quick. I'm gonna take this out because the deluxe all in box.
Yeah, we don't need that. God, it's huge!
It's quite large. Fantasia Games is definitely known for going all out.
Probably. That's something.
This is only their second published game, I believe. Big box game, anyway.
Johnny be packing.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one. Obviously, there's the other 3 dudes. So, Johnny was technically part of a team, but let's be real. Hypothetically, if you were to murder Rich, how would you do it? Well, let's say I was trying to get the inheritance, right? Poison, probably.
No, don't poison.
Well, if I want to get away with it. But now I've told you, so now you're going to be suspicious of anything I make for
I won't eat. And anyway, I'm usually the one that cooks for Andy.
I'll just inject you with poison in your sleep then. Something really effective.
Something quick.
Something that'll make it look like it was natural causes, yeah. Oh, look at that. Put this in this box.
Oh, there's like a...
yeah, so the cover itself is also hollow foil.
Ooh,
so there's him, and he's talking about the dream he had. Ooh, that's so pretty. Is that not just the most gorgeous thing? This box she's thick. He is thick. Okay, you want to open it up, or you want to open these mats first?
Oh, let's do the that. Let's do
the mats.
Yeah, I want to do them.
Roll them out. You want to roll them out?
I will roll them out.
Okay, let's put this over here.
Do we want to put them back in this? plastic afterwards? Maybe not.
I don't know. They're pretty big
Playmat
cats. I don't know if they'll
bundle.
fit in here.
Okay.
They might
Ooh.
fit in the box. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Let's roll them out. So I think this is supposed to be like the main board. The main boards. Oh, I'm worth it. This right here. You know, I love a mat versus a cardboard board. They're just so much, I don't know. There's something about
They don't slide around.
So this is Vienna. So that's a rondelle. And then this is, as I was saying, this is the what did you call it? The Society Circle?
The psychoanalytics is, I think it was called the psychoanalytic. They called it the Wednesday. God, there's
Yeah, it's like the Wednesday Club. The
Yeah.
Wednesday Circle or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like
Why don't
that.
you look it up?
I'm
'Cause
going to.
you need to edify our fans
I
about
am
all
gonna
this.
look it up.
Yeah. Oh, is it lagging? The other one? Well, typical. Can you at least see how pretty things are? That's what matters.
It's only how pretty we are. Just
Would be
tell
terrible,
us.
but this is why we're not doing playthroughs right now, Jack, because this camera leaves something to be desired. So, I think for the unboxing, it should be fine. As long as you can see the pretty colors. That's all that really matters. And so, this, I think it technically works like a rondelle. I know you got little speech bubble tokens that go here, obviously. I think this is kind of like the main action board. Then I think you have meeples that are kind of moving around Vienna, and this is more like bonuses and stuff. This is my very vague understanding.
It was called
of
the
game.
Wednesday Psychological Society. So we were pretty damn close.
Not bad.
Okay. It met every week in Freud's apartment at Berggasse 19. The original group was made up of Freud, Wilhelm Steckel,
That must be Freud at the top.
Alfred Adler,
Sure, Adler was there
Max
somewhere.
Kahane, and Rudolf Reitler, all Viennese physicians, in 1902.
Jack said, as long as I can see your beautiful faces, it's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to be so far away from on the
Oh,
first
it
part.
did? Okay, it was the Wednesday Psychological Society, and then it later changed its name to the Vienna Psychoanalytic Society. So that's where all the
Sure.
confusion...
They got tired chasing him around Vienna here, you know?
Yeah.
These are beautiful. Very nice. So I assume then these should be able to fit in this box. Let's find out. Do you want to find out? Let's open up the box proper. Ooh.
Okay, it did, and then when Jung and Otto Rank joined is when they changed it to Vienna Psychoanalytic.
Okay, do you want me to open the box, or do you want it to?
I don't know.
I got this for
But
you.
I know you did, and I love the...
That was a pretty penny, too.
I mean, wouldn't you have liked it?
I got this at the same time as Aqua Garden. So...
I do think that among...
So this is only the second Kickstarter I've gone all in on, guys.
Ooh, what's inside
There's
here?
inside art.
Oh, look! Look!
She's sleeping.
She looks so vulnerable.
We're gonna get her. Look, and there's a guy watching her through the window. Isn't that creepy?
So that is creepy.
That is very creepy.
That's her analyst.
That's her analyst. It probably is that. It probably is who that's supposed to be. Or her daddy.
Let's see. I want to look.
Her daddy. What's this? This is an ad. What's coming to GameFound? Coliseum. Wolfgang Kane.
Oh, I love this. It's like the
Art by
floor.
Tool.
The floor has opened up, and it's like...
The art in this is really cool. Art
It
by Vincent
is.
Dutray, among others. I think some of it's Vincent Dutray and some of it's Andrew Bosley.
What has Vincent Dutray also done? Did he do
A lot of things.
Lacrimosa?
What's that? I think that was Vincent Dutray, was it? I don't know. You'd have to look at it. It's behind you. But he's very well known for doing excellent art.
Oh, you disturbed our octopus.
We do need to change the aquatical thing. We got to get Halloween going on in this place. That's happening soon. Okay, Coliseum, I guess, is coming out. Whatever. Ave Titus. Who cares?
Nightmares expansion.
So I did get up the expansion. So one thing in type. So there we have a rule book, of course.
This is
Very
the
beautiful.
rulebook expansion.
Look at all these components. I think these are the base components.
Freud was
There's a
not
lot
a
of
bad
stuff.
looking man, actually. He
You guys want to see all
he
that.
had that real intellectual.
And there were women there, so this is actually fairly gender balanced games as far as the characters you can play. Because some of the women, I don't know much about these people. Sabina Spielrein, Margaret
She was also
Hilferding.
Sabina Spielrein, I think, was also one of his patients. you know.
Okay, and then the patients became the
Doctors.
doctors.
Yeah.
The setup and stuff. There's a lot of decks on these boards to do. So there's a lot of cards. There's a fair amount of components. I mean, it's not that crazy.
No, it's not that bad.
Looking. It's a hero. You best bet like she's flying. Woo! I can fly.
You know, I once had a student explain to me how to have a flying dream.
Yeah, how to make it happen.
Yeah, because he said he
Player
often
setup.
had
There's a
flying
whole
dreams.
page just for player setup.
So
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages on how to set this game up. So that's fun. This game interview, general concepts. I don't know how you guys feel about rule books that start with concepts of the game before they get into like the actual what you're doing on your turn. I have mixed feelings about it. I guess it's to kind of help you start to understand what you're going to be doing in the game. So there's that. But I often feel like it's a little too much front loading than I want to do always when I'm teaching the game. But I guess reading it first is different. On your turn. So this is the on your turn thing. They break this down. They better have player aids. That's all I have to say. About this. Meeting table actions. This looks pretty organized. Recall ideas. We're going to recall ideas. We're going to treat clients. Okay, that's a big part of the game, obviously.
Catharsis.
Therapy. I think there's a whole heart system for catharsis. So when they reach a certain icon, so there's kind of like little. It's kind of like an Iki a little bit, where you're trying to bump the tracks on the different patient cards, so they're coming in and out. You can only have a certain amount of time.
Do you wish to discuss any?
Okay, this doesn't seem like the worst. There's some modules you can do. Fireworks, drums. What was that? What were you saying? What do you want to say, baby? You say it. Do I want to what?
Never mind. Just let's go. Let's go. Look at all these beautiful materials. Oh, aren't they beautiful?
What did you want to say?
It doesn't matter.
Jack wants to know now.
Does he?
Yeah, he said he wants to know.
Let me see what I was. Now I don't even. You make me forget my ideas. I had one. I know I had one once.
And I guess this is for the solo
I'll
mode.
probably have them again sometime.
Okay, I'll try not to interrupt you next time.
Ooh, look, you
Key
didn't
concept.
mention about the rabbit with legs like a giraffe.
Oh, well, you should show them that on the camera. Can you guys see it? The rabbit giraffe. Then this is all for the solo mode, all these pages, so that'll be fun. Probably has an AI. You guys know how I feel about over-involved AIs, but we will see on all that. I'm probably going to have to learn it solo before I teach it to this Fulio over here. This is for the Nightmares expansion. I have no idea what these expansions are going to add, but I got them all. You know, because sometimes they get a lot of scalping happens on these Fantasia game expansions after the fact. We have not played Decorum yet. I want to. You're not really that bad. Oh, and here are the little art prints. Ooh, there's the art print of the cover. I guess we have to frame these ourselves. There's the
these
cover.
Are the art prints, huh?
Which the second I saw that cover, I was like, I must have it. You know how we feel about art. And there's that chick. This is the inside box art print of the chick sleeping. And then you can kind of see, the floor opening up into this scenic cloudy valley or whatever. And then there's the guy watching her. Oh, here's one where the chick, she's flying out the door, out the window. And then there's another chick is watching from inside. And then I don't know, this chick is apparently can stick to windows, to ceilings, or what have you.
We should probably have these framed.
Oh, and it's that's probably the idea. Oh, and then the whales and the what do you call those? The rays, the stingrays flying through the clouds of the Vatican or something. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now we've gotten to are we at the punch out portion of this? I'm not sure yet. I'm a little scared to start punching stuff out right now. Those are cool. We should get them framed. We were just at the thrift store earlier. We should get some frames for those. Okay, there are player aids. Thank fuck. Well, they did so much playtesting on this, like a lot of playtesting, so I really hope that they... Hopefully... There's a lot of iconography in this game, I know, but I think it's... Once you get a handle on it, it's not the worst. But, you have... Like, I guess you have this... And you have this. And this is something about modules. So I think that's if you're playing the modules thing. So you get these two things to help you out, okay? I don't think there's a lot, really, to... Let's see how much. There's recessed boards. Let's look at those first. Ooh. You just got it because it was on sale? Yeah, you need multiple... I've heard it's best at 2. Decorum. No, it's just, it has to do with my Wi-Fi. This laptop I'm using doesn't have a very good receptor, so it kind of, sometimes the connection is good and sometimes it's just not. These are nice recess boards. Very nice. And the art is so good. And so there's a lot of track bumping in this game.
I know who this is.
Who's that?
That's Alfred Adler.
Okay, so then this is who? Who's this guy? One of these is that Sabina chick, I know. Maybe. This is that Sabina chick. Is that kind of purple? I'll probably be her most of the time. I have a feeling. And that's more pink than purple, though.
Where is
this art is so good.
Oh, all that other stuff's over there. Let me see. Maybe it'll mention who these.
It does. There's some foam. Are we going to keep this bit of foam? Probably not. Am I going to...
Oh, that's Young. Not, that's Adler. But this other one here.
The blue guy is Young.
That's Young. I didn't recognize him.
Hold this really high, guys. Sorry. Ah! Okay, here's the baseboard. If you didn't want to do the mats. So, we're going to have to decide... I don't know if we're going to be able to fit the mat. We're probably not.
So, only 4 people can play this.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want more than that. This will be a game we will probably play at 2. I think. Like, we don't have a lot of people we're playing solo games with. We might be able to do it at 4, but I think it'd be quite a long game at 4. I think it'll be a pretty long game at 2, even.
Yeah, I do too.
But, we'll see. So these are the boards. So
what's these insight dials?
There's dials. We're probably going to get to that before too much longer. Okay, so these are the wooden boards. So they're, not too obtrusively big, but, like, these are what these mats replace. So I don't think we're going to be able to fit the mats in here. Because I see even more mats in here now. So we're about to get to it. So...
Well... Just have to keep them somewhere.
Okay, there's that. There's more punch. Do you want to start punching stuff out? Let's just punch stuff out. Oh! Here's some hollow foil cards. Or these sleeves. Oh, is there some card crafting in this? I think there is card crafting in this game. So Rich has never done card crafting. But for those of you that are aware of what that concept is, yeah, so I think... Are these actual sleeves, or are they just transparent cards? I think they're just transparent cards.
They're transparent cards.
But I think there is some card crafting happens in this game. Because of the hearts and stuff. I think these, go over... There's, dream cards or something. Those go over.
Is this is Jack still there? Jack? Are you still
Jack's there?
Is this a game that you were aware of and have been looking forward to?
He's not really a Euro gamer, I don't think.
No.
But you can just enjoy the pretty art, Jack. Because that's kind of 50% of the reason I got this game, for reals. And then here's more transparent cards for the different dreams. So there's various dream creatures.
Yeah.
Like this jellyfish. I don't know how well you can see it.
Ooh, let me see.
And they're faceless because then the person's face is going to be on the monster. I think is how it works. Like this spider. You know, it's kind of cool. I don't know. Oh, and this gorilla. You can kind of see vaguely their face is going to come through. Because it is semi-opaque, but also semi-transparent. Here's this one eyeball one. There's a goat and all that. Okay. Do we want to start? Oh,
Ooh,
I'm
that's
losing
a
components
bad.
already.
What did you lose?
It's on the floor. Can you get it for me? And there's another one missing too, but we'll get to all that. I want to just go for the components before we start punching them out.
It's a little light bulb.
There's one. So there's light bulbs. I think this is a fireworks token, which there's something, I think that's one of the modules. Has to do with fireworks.
This is what?
Here's a little pocket watch. Whatever this is, these are probably other little tokens. These probably have to do with the bonuses on the main board. It is heavy. I've watched several playthroughs of it, and it is, I wouldn't call it quite Lacerda level. Johnny Pack's games do tend to be rather heavy, but they're more like they usually just have a lot of different mini games going on, so the individual parts of them aren't super like complex to understand. It's usually probably going to be a lot of like bumping of tracks, mostly. It's mostly a worker placement game at its heart.
These would give me nightmares if you didn't already have them.
The idea is that there is a little offshoot. There's like a little card game version you can get that is literally called Nightmares, I think, or something.
Well,
like
that's
that.
maybe what that is.
No, this is holofoil dream cards. So I don't know if I think these replace maybe the regular dream cards. Here, you can open it up if you want. While I get into all this. I may save some of this plastic. I think that's the idea.
Nice.
They organized it pretty nice in here, I will say.
They did.
Now these, I think these are probably the individual player mats. So those can fit in there. Okay, so for anyone watching this, there are probably some people that are going to watch this that are either also receiving this or are interested to see. So be aware, this is one down from the most all-in expansion I could have gotten. But this is pretty much the light, this is screen, at least, if nothing else.
What is
The art is so cool in this game.
Yeah.
It's worth it for the art alone. We've got art prints, you know. But I do want to play it. There is a solo mode, obviously, that 5-page
It's a
thing.
big whale!
I know, it's so cute.
And it's near the Vatican, too. That's so...
Yes!
You know, Freud had a big...
And is this Genghis Khan or whoever? No, wait, that's the Vatican. Yes, that's the dome. That's the dome. I thought it was some guy's, like, the back shadow of, like, his helmet or something. But no, that's the dome of the Vatican. Or is this in Vienna still?
So, no, it's Rome, because Freud had an obsession with Rome. And
papacy. Big Daddy.
It was...
Pope Daddy.
I don't know. And it has something to do with, like...
Guilt.
Death or something. What
Death.
was, yeah, what was...
Okay.
I'm going to text... I'm going to...
You know,
like,
Jesus on the cross.
What was Freud's obsession
Now,
with
this
Rome?
is, of course, also Rondell game. So, here's a little Rondell. I guess we each get our own little Rondell. I think this is to track components, maybe? And then there's these little grooves and stuff. I'm not sure what that's all about. Guess I'll find out when I learn the game. But these are pretty. Everyone gets their own little Rondell. You know how I feel about Rondells. So colorful. The color palette of this game is like, I love everything about this color palette. Like all the purples and greens. It's just very colorful. Then what's under there? What are these? Oh, I got an extra little Freud. So this is the little Freud meeple.
Okay. Freud's lifelong fascination with the city of Rome and its multi-layered history date back to a strange phobia which haunted him during the formative period of psychoanalysis. When stuck during the writing of his book on dreams, Freud turned repeatedly to the study of the topography of Rome. And here it says in another one that
Well, think about Rome, because they built over the city of Rome because it burned down so many times. They're still discovering. They're still discovering not just catacombs. They're still discovering like ancient buildings all the time.
So that's probably he used the city of Rome as a
That's why you can't really build anything new in Rome, because anytime anyone tries to dig there, they like hit some archaeological site. So it's like the idea of everything that lies underneath the surface.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are factory replacements. Apparently there was some kind of misprint thing.
Oh.
Or I think this was something, I can't remember if this was an upgrade that you could do or not. But there's a little dude. Can you guys see the little dude? I hope you can see him okay. Teach us about history, Rich. He's good for that. I've been teaching him about history. The founding.
Well, I know about this period because, like I said, it's one of my favorite periods.
He reads, yes.
I love the turn of the 20th century.
Oh, do they go in here? What goes in here? I see a little Fantasia flight. They sent us one component tray, so I guess these are going in there right now. Is what's happening. These are replacement bits. And I'm not sure if they replaced a misprint or if they were upgradable.
I'm surprised there's so many, only plays 4 people, but look how many little figures there are. So I guess oh my god, look at these. Are these
I think it has to do with the different, I'm getting to those.
Oh my god, those are cute as...
So one of the expansions has to do with I'm not sure what the bottles exactly are for. Like you're taking medicine or laudanum or something. I don't know, but they are like...
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't laudanum the same thing as heroin? I'm pretty sure
it's liquid opium, basically. Can you guys see those okay? I know it's always a little washed out on this camera. And though my favorite little mini is this little mini phonograph.
Oh, that's...
Can you guys see that? I'll hold it up even closer. This thing... Because I had to get this thing... This camera's almost to the ceiling, guys. Because this is really... That's a lot of stuff. But, okay, some thought was put into this insert, at least for this. And then, I can't remember... Some of these are playable characters. One of them is Freud, is moving around. You can't play as Freud. He's just moving around that main rondel board of Vienna. Look, he's even got his little suitcase. Little suitcase. You know what else is going to be coming that has good minis too is that stripping game. But
is that coming?
She said it's not coming till January or February.
Oh, that's fine. That's good.
That's still a pretty good turnaround on that one.
Time to
this one, when did we back this?
Jesus, it's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, because it was...
It was probably around this time 2 years ago.
I did the late pledge January, so it was in the November. Because it did it right around the same time that I backed Aqua Garden. So yeah, it was at least 2 years ago now. There's a pink lady. Okay, she was there.
It's fulfilling!
I know. We literally talked about this game as our most anticipated game in our first ever video. Which, Jack, if you have not watched our first ever video, you should go watch it because it's pretty funny. These minis are pretty good. I like these minis. I do like a good mini. I have a feeling in the future maybe we could get into minis games if they weren't usually so heavy. We're going to do Mansions of Madness, I think, this year for Halloween. I'm just going to get it.
Play it?
I think I'm just going to get it for my niece, finally.
Mansions of...
Madness. If I see it at Half Price Books again, I'm definitely going to get it. And then there's some expansion that has, like, pets, I think? Something with pets. So we have some dogs and cats here.
These are so cool.
So there's, like, little dogs.
I wish I had dreams like this.
There's a little French pit bull and some kind of mix. They're sleeping, of course, because they're dreaming. And the cats. I don't know how well you can see the cat. That's hard in this light. And then this cat, she's just sleeping. She's dreaming. You know. They're super cute. I don't know how well you can see them on camera, but they are like the detail on this one cat is kind of wild. Like, she's literally, like, doing that thing where cats, you know, twist their head like that while they're sleeping.
Why did they do that?
It's like a stimming thing, I think.
Oh.
You know, they're like rubbing it because they're, I don't know, getting turned on in their sleep. I don't know. They're having a hot, wet dream.
Oh, yeah.
That pussy is hot. That pussy be
That's
wet.
a hot pussy, alright.
Rich was about to swear. How dare. We cuss all the time on this channel. It's awful. I think that's one of the reasons that Matthew said, well, they're 18 plus. This channel's 18 plus. Did you know that, Jack? It's board gaming after dark.
Well, you better card him.
Here, say shit.
Shit.
He's scandalized. We better card him. Yeah, oh, it's true. He could be. He says he's in his 20s, but for all we know, he could be 13, Jack.
He you know, sometimes he sounds like he might be real.
So I guess those minis replace these little.
Ooh.
Here's the actual animal tokens. There's a silica gel pack.
Bear Island. Oh, here's the one with the rabbit with the long
That
legs.
is so cool. Okay, here's the little tokens for that for the dogs and cats. I'm not sure. I think they're an expansion thing, or maybe we just have a pet or something. Or I think maybe they are part of the base game. I'm not sure.
You know, there are a ton of animals in these, but I bet you.
Well, Jack, don't deny that you do like a little bit of trolling.
He does like to troll.
Which we're into because we're also that same way. I love going onto people's streams and just like, you know,
We love you anyway.
spamming their chat box. You know, it's what I live for. There's a bunch of cards in here. There's all kinds of things.
Look at this one. This one's so funny.
You're not even showing people on the camera.
Well, there you go.
Gotta hold it up really high. They're cats who are also doctors. Or what are they?
They probably are.
One's a doctor and one is wearing
Like
some kind of
Napoleon.
military
Yeah.
thing. These are the dream cards, I guess. They're all have others. The chick that's also the island, you know, some Mother Island Earth action. The art in this is so redonk. Like, the moon has shattered into a million fragments. These dream art is so cool. It is like off the chain. I like these holographic ones. I guess they just replaced the dream cards. I'm not sure if there is card crafting this. I feel. Oh, look at this octopus. The octopus is freaky looking.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
I'm not. I think these replace the dream cards. Is that what it is? Latent dreams, nightmare dreams. Okay, some of these are for the nightmare expansion too, so it's one of those things.
Now,
where you
some
just
of
swap
this
them
is
in and
like,
out.
isn't this actually, like, this is,
Who are these
referencing,
dudes?
isn't that by Magritte or something?
Yeah,
the whole
probably.
thing?
I think
it's
there's
the
a lot
art,
of-
I think is like, can they see it?
Definitely surrealism. A lot of the art is directly inspired by Dali because there's a lot of surrealism going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are some, not customers, but patients. There's a bunch of card packs in here. I'm not sure what they're all for. I'm not sure if some of them are for the expansion. They're just more art. These look like the dream cards. These must be the dream cards because that looks like the same art that I just saw on that holofoil stuff. And then there's these smaller cards. I'm not sure what they are. Again, there's a lot of components. I think these are like little decks, probably, that are part of the base game. That go there. Caw, caw.
No.
Oh my god, it's an owl.
It's an owl.
Who?
Who am I picking up?
There's a flaming horse.
Yeah.
This art is so good.
Ooh, spider.
Giant arachnids chasing after him. Oh no!
Yep.
All the nightmares. This must be for that nightmares expansion.
Mm.
Which again, like, I don't know what it adds. Probably just like, I don't know, makes it harder to treat your patients because they got nightmares they gotta work through or whatever. This insert's cute. I mean, it looks like it's packed in pretty good. And oh, I think I found that missing light bulb.
Oh, really?
And a lot more punch outs. Who I'm organizing this game. like figuring
I
out
wouldn't
what
even
everything's
punch it
for.
out until you figured out exactly how you're gonna.
I'm
everything.
kind of inclined to agree with you.
If we just go wild.
Normally I would, yeah. Well, we went wild that one time with the Feast for Odin, and I really regretted that.
Yep.
So I don't
Probably
know.
took 3
Jack
times.
says I never troll. Oh, you just have a salty sense of humor, Jack. You don't really troll. Like, not really. You just, you know, you have a very sarcastic sense of humor, which we also do. I especially.
Yes.
So we're not gonna punch this out right now.
No.
Normally I would, but just know there's punch out things. There's more punch out things.
I'd say
Because there's a whole other layer under here.
Dang.
More of these. How are these different than the other ones?
They're bigger.
They're not recessed, I think is the difference.
So you got the upgraded ones, but they still threw in
I
the other ones.
I
or
think
something?
so. And I think that's going to be a case of a lot of things here. Like, they're not recessed, but there's kind of like grooves. You know? If you get just the base edition, I think these are like base edition things. So it's always hard to be like, okay, probably we would play with the upgraded components, was my feeling. Oh, here's another token tray. So I like that it comes with some token trays. That's nice. What else do we have in here? Oh, here's even more upgraded components. So instead of those... So I like the bottles with the actual, like, realistic cork. I think those are cool. But these are, like, the upgraded ones. They're, like, solid glass. They're still light.
These are the upgraded ones?
Or no, these are the base ones, probably. These are plastic. These are acrylic,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, and these are look like...
These
look
are
like...
acrylic.
These are nice.
Those are the ones that probably are, like, real, like, mini... Well, they're probably still plastic, but the cork is real. So... And they're shaped like an actual bottle, whereas these are kind of like hex-shaped. So, yeah.
Surprised how long it's taking for that little scratch to heal.
I hope it's not going to get scarred.
No, I would have thought it would be gone by now.
That
Ooh, what are
child.
these?
Those are the animals. So those are the... Are those the upgraded animals? Yeah, those are the upgraded animals.
How do you know where were the
There's
unupgraded?
wooden meeple, 2D meeples, like screen printed meeples for the base game for the cats and dogs. So these are like the sculpted minis, which are pretty nice. Okay, and then we have more. A lot of wooden. Oh, these are the little speech bubble meeples, and then these are instead of the minis. You can do the screen printed meeples for your different characters, which I like screen printed meeples. So, I guess it just depends. I like the aesthetic of these. They're like a little cartoony, but like in a way that kind of fits the theme of the game, I think.
Oh, I want to see what those are. Those the
Here, let me
animals?
open it. No, these are the people. Here, the animals were...
These are cute.
These are the animals.
So you think these are the regular ones?
And here's
these
the
are
little
fancy ones?
speech bubble meeples, which are super cute. I like those.
Huh.
Oh my god. This is like one of the most... I knew this was going to be like probably the most like luxe game in our collection. Now, how much we actually play it, that will be the...
Oh my god.
We'll see how heavy it really is.
As much as we play Feast for Odin.
Well, you want to know what? With a game like this, I cannot get a Euro game if it doesn't have a solo mode. For the reason that is... I'm digging the scar, Andy, thanks. This is my battle wound from public education in the United States of America.
I did take him to
But it's punch-out time. Jack wants to see us punch it all out. Now, Jack,
no.
if you ask really nicely... Well, you did just compliment my scar in progress. And I had to go into the doctor today because I'm still limping. Caught all my battle wounds.
it's
Oh,
cut
no,
out?
we're not ready for that. I think it does, but this is like the bottom. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
And this is like money and the little like the speech bubble things go in there. So make sure the speech bubbles go back in there. This is all the screen printed meeples. So I think there are punch out components that are fancier for all of this stuff. I think most of this stuff on the bottom, at least some of it is. Except I didn't see anything else that looked like speech bubbles. It might be in that punch out board. Are we gonna do it? These punch outs? These are kind of thin compared to the other components.
No, but where do you put it?
Where am I gonna put them all?
When you
I
punch
think
them out, where would
they're
they
gonna
go?
have to go into these trays somehow. They should all fit in here allegedly once it's all. I mean, everything looks like it has a place pretty much. Here's some cubes and a standee. Are there standees? There must be standees. Here's some little heart tokens. So they're wooden. So there's wooden components to replace, I think, the punch-out cardboard components for pretty much everything. Oh, here's more cards. Here's those cards that I saw earlier. I think I saw them in here. Or these might be, okay, these are probably the main decks for that. And then this must be maybe additional expansion stuff. It must be.
Is there stuff you put together?
I saw a couple of standee stands.
The interpretations
No, I don't think so.
of
I think it's just tokens.
dreams.
So like I said, setting up this game is probably going to be a time and a half. Oh,
The
something fell off.
ego and the id.
Oh, there's little stickers in here.
An outline of psychoanalysis.
I forget where these stickers go, but there is a component you can put these stickers on. It's their names.
Hmm.
Do they go? I think they go. Can you put them on the bottom? This one looks too long for Miss Sabina. What is all
Do
this?
you think we'll ever figure out how to play this?
I think these are the customers. I will.
Do you think I would ever figure out how to play
Well,
this? on my own?
it probably might be a situation like Feast for Odin where I can handhold you through it, and it might. I think the first time it's probably might. We'll see.
This is interesting. What is this?
This goes with this, and these are the main clients. Your therapy clients, I think. They come in their
Oh,
own
and
little.
here's another
I
one.
think it comes in its own little sleeve thing because there's expansion ones you can add.
Hmm.
And it also comes with these little stickers. And those must be the base dream cards.
Mm-hmm.
Where were those at? Were they under here?
They were right there.
Yeah, well, you can look at them if you want. Do you want to open them? Look at them. It looks like basically the same art as the other ones. So there's transparent ones
Let
that I
me
think
look
go
at it.
over these ones.
Okay, so am I gonna open them then?
Yeah, well, I look at these cross-shaped things. What are these? More recessed boards? More recessed boards.
We have lots of recess boards.
We like recessed boards a lot.
We love recess. That's why.
We do. Everyone loves recess. So there's those. So I think this is for tracking cards. Oh, this is for tracking your clients because you can have 2 clients at a time. So you have, or maybe up to 4. So you have slots here for the cards of the clients you're working on, and then you use this to track their progress in therapy, essentially. And then under here we have, this is an interesting little setup, a more token tray storage solution. So this is quite a interesting tiered insert. I hope it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a storage guide on the side there
Oh, really?
that lays out where everything is supposed to go.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Hardly anybody ever includes that stuff.
I know, it's rare. Oh, there's
Oh
art
yeah,
on
these
the
are the
side.
exact same cards. Cause look.
Yeah, so obviously because it's a deluxe edition, there's duplicates of certain things.
And there's. No, that's not the same one exactly.
Okay, wow. Yeah, this is gonna take a little organizing. I don't know that that's all gonna happen on camera, guys. Jack wants to see Punch Out Time.
He still wants to see the punch out.
He only wants to see it because chaos. It will be chaos if I do it right now. It will be, but I'm thinking about it. There's even card decks I didn't even open. There's these little packs I didn't even open. Like, because I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
are these expansion things? They're not really labeled. Purple one. 2 deluxe storage trays.
You know what?
As
I would
opposed to
say
regular
it's
storage
like the
trays.
special. Like, there's no reason to use these fancy ones when you have these. Like, I would just save these and keep them in the box so that they're pristine. Like these we can
Yeah, it just came as part of this pledge level. So
No,
because
that's fine.
the main reason I did this pledge level was for the expansions, really. And then these minis. I thought these minis.
You went on
expansions
all
would
the
be
way
cool.
on this, right?
Almost all the way. So there was like ID Light, and then ID I think came with a few other
It's
things.
id. It's like id.
Id, yeah, id Light. But this was the 170 pledge level. This was almost the most expensive one.
Okay.
So basically, it comes with all the expansions, pretty much all the upgraded components you get. I think the only thing it didn't come with is there was holographic foil versions of the art prints. Was the only thing I didn't get.
Holographic oil version.
Foil. And then I think there were also mats you could get for the individual player boards. You could replace those with individual mats as well. But
Yeah,
I didn't.
you
I
don't
think
need
that.
everything.
No, I figured. But I like that we have mats for the main boards.
Yeah.
So we could decide which ones we like better. Because these are bigger. So using the mats is probably going to be more of a table hog. We have quite a small table, as you can see.
Are you
Because
gonna
it's
spend-
completely covered right now with all this
No,
stuff.
I know. We need a bigger table. This
We
is
do.
as a game table. I don't think this one would cut it.
But it fits in this corner.
This.
I need one that's maybe slightly bigger, but
We
not
need
much
a
bigger.
whole. Guys, you need to send us money.
You need to send us money.
We need a whole studio. That's like.
Well, that's what Jeff and Jamie just did their whole Kickstarter for, was to build. They're building a freestanding studio in their
Are they
backyard.
really?
In their backyard, yes. As I was a $1 backer, but I probably will up my pledge once she opens the pledge manager. But, I was broke. But I wanted to, show my support for Jeff and Jamie. Anyway, they're further along. Like, we can't even look.
Well, they don't live in an apartment, I'm sure.
No, they have a nice house.
Yeah.
It's their second house, even. So.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow, they're doing okay.
I guess we should move to Canada. Or Australia.
It's true.
I wonder which one. Probably Canada seems like the duties are slightly less. Australia's
But there's
far.
all that interesting wildlife in Australia.
This is true. More diverse weather, like if you didn't want to do the cold.
Are you scared of kangaroos?
Kangaroos?
They're
No,
mean.
kangaroos aren't what I'm scared of.
They are so buff.
It would be the spiders, probably.
They have spiders that are there that'll probably
And like the
kill
snakes, you can avoid the snakes for the most part, right, Jack? Okay, Jack, if you really want me to punch out some stuff, I will. I will do it. Which layer was this on? Was this on this layer? Should I do it just to be chaos? Like, look at this chaos right now. I'm gonna have to put it back together somehow. I don't even know if I'm
Well,
gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna be going, so.
Soon. So I shouldn't create more work for myself, is what you're saying?
I. How about if we just token?
When
Punch
is
out.
Freud's birthday?
I think his birthday was a Tauran.
So that means it's already passed, right?
It's either in April or May.
Okay, so April and May, we will be, once we get back to live playthroughs, the new camera will be happening. Like I said, probably by January. But, yeah, this camera, I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing right now. They're called people. What, snakes? Or kangaroos? Who are called people? No, there's snakes everywhere. Oh, he's talking about people. Snakes.
There are snakes.
He's trying to say that he thinks that the perf culture is toxic. Is that what you're saying,
What
Jack?
culture is?
Because you live in Perth, right?
Oh,
Now, if we were going to move to Australia, I would probably want to go to Melbourne.
now
Seems
hopefully
more mild on that part of the coast. More my speed.
I hope that like Perth is like
It's Western Australia.
yeah, but like is it like more like
It's like the outback.
Fresno.
Probably. It's probably dusty there. It's dusty here.
Oh, where we live, total dust.
Jack said if we come to Australia and skip perf, he said I'm gonna be pissed.
I wouldn't skip
We
perf.
will make sure that when we do go to Australia, we hit up perf, baby, as long as we can crash on your couch. So, and you show us around, you know. So I'm definitely gonna learn this and play this solo. I don't know if when we stream it might even be solo. I don't know. I really want to play it with you because you love the theme so much. You have to play it at least once.
Oh my god, yes. I will play this. It looks really interesting.
I kind of hope... Now, Johnny is a really good designer. I'm still waiting for Coloma to come, which I backed before... Was it before? Yeah, it was...
Mm-mm.
Or
you
was it
backed
after?
this first.
Yeah. So
Is
still
that
waiting
you
on
said?
Coloma. Which Coloma... I'm not 13, I promise. I live with my parents, so unfortunately, no. Well, we'll have to get the hotel and, you know, have a spicy hotel threesome or something. No, but Johnny is a really good designer, so I have a feeling even if it's heavy, I don't think it will be, like, convoluted just for convoluted's sake. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's going to be one of those games where the theme will, hopefully, it'll be really integrated and will help you learn the game. Because his games are generally like that, or they're at least, like, mini games that are easy to understand.
What are some other Johnny Pack games that we have?
Well, we don't really have any other Johnny Pack games
We
other
don't?
than... No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
I think this is the first one.
He's gonna hate us now.
You better love us for the whole say we spent on this game. And then I went all in on Coloma too, so, you know, there's that. That one I think you will like. You will definitely like. I don't know. I'll see after I play it solo. I'll let you know.
When it's like always when we start and we look at these games and I look at all of it. I mean, you just have to look at one little bit of it and you'll see what I mean. Like, there's all these like
There's
little.
a lot of
There's
iconography.
so much iconography, and I'm like, what does that mean? What is that? This is always what I think whenever I look at any game for the first time, and it has all this.
There are a lot of
iconography.
icons,
It's like,
but I think probably it has to do with the icons that are on different cards, and they do have the player aids for the icons. That's always helpful.
They definitely are.
Probably the icons refer to like different tracks mostly.
They're
Or different
They're
resources.
definitely pulling lots of different stuff from the same time period. Like this is like that Alphonse Munch.
They can't see what you're pointing to.
These little flower things. This is
It's very Munchian.
yeah. I mean, which was from the same time, and I love. Oh my God, the art from that period is so incredible too.
Sorry, not Mooch. You mean the other one.
Munch, Munch. I think is Alphonse Munch or something. Alphonse.
No, you're thinking of the other one. You're getting them confused. You're confusing the Art Nouveau guy with the Expressionist guy. I love Edvard Munch.
Not Edward Munch.
Edvard Munch.
This is Alphonse.
Okay,
I'm not
he's looking
getting
it
it.
up now so he can edify you.
Mucha,
Mucha,
M-U-C-H-A.
yeah. Very different
Czech
than
painter
Munch.
and illustrator. Oh my God. There you can see.
You
You'll
can
see.
show them.
Wow.
You have to lift it up pretty close to that camera.
Let me see if there's a really good one.
You've probably
Oh,
seen the one, the
this.
stereotypical Art Nouveau, you know, the chicks with like the big flowing hair and
Yes.
the ornate borders.
I love it. I love it. I just love this stuff. And of course, Maxfield Parrish.
Oh, Jack is
Great.
complimenting your new hair.
Oh, you like it?
I did it. I did it to him.
You did.
He wanted green, and I was like, okay, let's do it, because we were re-bleaching my hair, so...
I look like
we did each other.
It's Miyabi green.
It's actually staying pretty well, considering it's semi-permanent.
It's doing okay.
That's a nice color, actually.
Oh, these
Perfect
are
for Halloween.
This is for Mode and Chandon Champagne.
I'm overwhelmed by what I just wrought on this table, Jack. I don't know what I...
Wow, that's really cool.
Will it all fit? Here, if I don't even pay attention to how it's supposed to go, let's see how hard it would be to make all this shit fit again. You want to find out? Find out?
It's scary.
Okay, what all went
All
in
this
here?
stuff. All these little figurine things. Oh my god.
What went?
Well, and then
These
look
went
at
here.
this. But what are there's
Yeah.
but there's nothing in there.
They're for tokens, I think, while you're playing. Or once you unpack the other things, you can put them in there.
Oh, okay.
So that'll help you save some room. I guess.
What
There
about
was.
here?
There was. Yeah, let's put some stuff there. I think there was. I'll just put that all there. Whatever. Was there stuff that went here? I think that was. Yeah. That was. No, not these. There was some other little player things that went there. Yeah, it was these base ones, not the fancy ones. Like these. They went there. Okay, and then one of these went on here.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are gonna need to. I don't know, you go there or something. It's supposed to lay somewhat flat. Well, anyway.
Wow.
It's not like completely flat.
Oh my god, I don't know that we're gonna get all this shit back in there. Are we?
Maybe. What went here?
That wasn't in there. That was outside the box, I remember.
This one?
Yeah.
That was outside the box.
That
I
was
think
outside.
these were not outside the box.
And of course, the big neoprene mats were outside the box too.
Those probably went in there, like that. I know these went there, right? Were these on top or underneath?
They were
these?
they were on top. They were.
But these boards.
They were underneath. I'm pretty
They were
sure.
underneath those.
Yeah.
Let's just say they were.
Well, what about this thing?
Oh, this was in between the layers, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, we're really testing how good or not the insert is because how tightly packed is this all gonna have to be? I don't think crazily
Crazily.
not crazily super packed.
And then this
I think these
was
go
at the
here.
end.
I think those go there. These go down like that. These probably go like that. And then, of course, these all will be
This
whatever.
was like here, I think.
Well, that's probably not going to be the case. And obviously I haven't punched
Whoa, what are
these out.
these for?
I'm not sure.
It's just like that you are getting sleepy. Ooh, we're going to hypnotize you.
I think you can fit most of the stuff back in there without
Have you ever
not a
been
lot of issues.
hypnotized?
No. Hypnotism isn't real.
It's real, but it's just basically called suggestion. It's a particular kind of way of talking with
Will
someone.
it fit? Rich swore. Rich is such a baby, so it's always so shocking to hear him swear. It's true, my big old baby.
Even babies swear.
This is like Tetris. This is not the worst. You should see. Did you see the live unboxing where I was trying to fit all of the White Castle back in? That was some Tetris. Okay, we are going to get a little bit of punching out action. There
I
for
don't
you.
like those little light bulb things.
Well, I'm going to put them in one of these.
Oh.
I kind of have to because they're loose and coming out.
Yeah, you might as well before you start losing them.
So I think actually this is a really good insert because there were lots of places that I think I'll be able to put things. And even with had a lot of things in baggies and the baggies still fit. See, my pet peeve with inserts is if they're designed without that extra room. Because I do like to put stuff in baggies. At least I'm using the plastic for purpose. I do like to reduce my plastic usage somewhat, usually, but I don't know what you would replace baggies with, like the Ziploc baggies.
I guess you could.
You need a material that's more durable.
Oh, look, Andy, your favorite, a Ferris wheel.
Oh, God, there's a nightmare for you.
Andy on the Ferris wheel is one
And
of the
there's
funniest
this is
things
where
ever.
is it funny?
Yes, to see, because most people think of
Can you
a
roll this
Ferris
up?
wheel as being like one of the least scary rides on an amusement park. But Andy was so white knuckling it. You should. It's like he was like. You were just. It was funny because you were as petrified as those. You know when they turn the rabbits over on their back and they look like this.
I was like that. Which this is relevant because we're going to Six Flags this weekend.
Oh my god!
My union is paying for at least me.
Oh,
I do have a very bad fear of heights. If I'm more than 3 feet off the ground, I will start to like freeze up and start to get vertigo.
That's why.
Like going down steep stairs is especially bad.
Oh, the worst is our friends Mike and Celia. They have a real their driveway is like very.
Yeah, they live on the other side of the river from
inclined.
here. There's the Fair Oaks Cliffs, so it's really hilly on the north side
And
of the
he
river.
gets scared when he has to walk down the driveway.
It is a steep ass driveway. So that
That's
goes
so
here.
funny.
Oh yeah, this all fits back in here pretty easily. I didn't even have to be like, okay, it's going in. These little plastic dividers, it's actually a pretty good insert.
Mm-hmm.
Storage solution, I will say that. Because we got that Undergrove one. That Undergrove unboxing will be coming soon. I'm going to see if I can make it a 1 minute short, but I don't know if it'll be possible. That one probably, because it wasn't a huge amount of components.
We need to also talk to CJ because we're not going to be able. She had that thing on, I think Saturday, and we need to tell her that we're going to Six Flags. So.
I don't think we need to keep this for that.
No.
Do you want to keep it? Just rubber band it, or you probably doesn't even need a rubber band really.
It really doesn't. That's
if I really was worried about it, I'd get a rubber band. So let's.
Well, this might be for the bigger one, and maybe you might want to, place it this one.
They will not fit in here. They're not designed to
Well,
fit.
I'm saying these two.
Those will probably need to be rubber banded.
Yeah, or we could put them.
And I may need to get for those. I may need to like do something like get like even with these not punched out, I think I can make it pretty much all fit.
Wow.
Which is impressive.
So we gotta get my ticket too. I don't want to.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We have
So
to.
I'm gonna show you guys, see if I can make it fit. With the art prints don't need to fit back in because those are going to get framed. This would be perfect to put up in the hallway. These.
I
They're
mean,
so
sure.
cool.
They're very unique. So yeah, I agree.
It's wonderful. It's just great art. You know what I mean? Like people that think that board game art is just like, real. This is good stuff. Yeah. Can you give me the lid?
Yeah.
You can easily make it all fit. Even I didn't even punch everything out, but we'll see once I get it all punched out too. But it seems like there should be places for everything.
Was there
Even the
another one of
duplicates.
these for this? They weren't both in there, were they?
No, yeah, they were.
How were? Oh, maybe they were. One was rolled up
They were rolled
in the
together.
other.
So it's just gonna have to live next to the box. Okay, didn't quite get all the way close because I have some like random punch out boards, but okay. Well, that's unconscious. Sorry, this is sliding. So
no.
I am excited to play this one. Learning it is going to be an interesting process, but I still need to finish learning Wayfarers of the South Tigris. That one seems to be a similar weight to this, so it's like a step above Castles of Burgundy, but I would say just a step.
We've gotten like too many things on the shelf of shame.
This is why I'm on a no-buy right now for games. Generally, we did get Oaxaca, but that was a special case. Because it's $12.99, and that one was good. We've actually played it, so that's good. But yeah, I had a bunch come in. And I knew a lot of stuff was coming in between August to October is when a lot of this stuff was going to come in. And there's still other
I
things
wish
coming
it'll
in.
be great once the weather and then we get darkness and when there's of course
The next one I have Ovation and Wild Gardens are the ones we need to definitely bust out next. Because I've already done the unboxings for them. And I did want to do something for Halloween. We probably will try to do something with the bloody end. If we can film.
Or horrified.
I don't know if we're going to film a playthrough. Be able to film a whole playthrough, though.
Of?
Yeah, because we have to film it. We can't really do this top-down situation. It's like the lighting situation. I wouldn't want to do it for a playthrough. It's fine for this, I think. But, you know.
How the hell with this? Jesus. We're just going to put just wherever you want to put it.
Yeah, so what some people do for their mats, they get like the little special, like, they're like little duffel cases for your mats. Or some people hang them up in their closet. Because of the curls on the edges. But I find that because of neoprene mat, the curls come out pretty easily. Like, they'll lay down fairly quickly if you know how to kind of unroll them. Yeah, we will need a rubber band for this. This mat action.
these rays swimming above in the skies above St. Peter's. This is just oh, and that's a whale. There's whales and manta rays.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just rubber band it, and that's good. I'll get in the head.
One of them is already. Ooh, that one.
Okay, that was pretty much about an hour. Unboxing. Do you feel satisfied? Do you feel like you got a good sneak peek, guys? I know I didn't technically open everything, but clearly there's going to be a lot more organizing.
I think it
that'll
was
happen
a pretty
off
good
camera.
sneak peek considering how.
We went for
Oh,
yeah, that can be frontal.
that is very.
And we are going to eventually. This would be great when we do have a dedicated like gaming room. These would be great pieces to put up on the wall.
Yeah.
And one of these maybe in the background when we get a better, background situation going. Oh, we didn't fit the whole foil dream cards in there. But these are.
Well, they weren't in there to begin with, so that's part of it.
Oh, I'll figure it out. I mean, they're cool.
But I mean, you have a whole other set of them, so you don't even have to use those if you didn't want to.
Yeah, we'll see once I play it a couple of times what I would prefer. I mean, what I like to do, I probably would play with mostly the base components to start.
Yeah.
And then see how I like those, and then maybe try and swap other things in and out and see what I prefer.
Well, some of the stuff you could, but those are so nice, and cards do get bent and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think these are supposed to be like collector cards.
Yeah, those definitely seem like it, but they're really nice.
But it might be fun to put them in like you could put them in like one of those Pokemon folders or something, or you could frame these too, like do like a bunch in one frame or something like that.
You could.
Or I don't know, but I put the holofoil ones. I think it's just to be cool. Just to be cool. So that was Unconscious Mind. I'm gonna make this bigger before we go, so Jack can see our smiling faces.
Yay!
A bit. So, hi. OBS updated and has this whole transition thing. I'm still getting used to working the transitions and stuff. Does make things a little more professional, I guess.
How do you like Andy's new? He got a bunch of new stuff.
The Stitch Fix new clothes, that
love
actually
it.
fit me.
You do look good in that color. It's his favorite
Bruce
color. Yeah, he loves
anything
that
between purple and maroon. I like that. Looks good on me.
It's more plum.
We need to get that camera. I really do want to start doing live playthroughs again. Would be nice, but I might even. Am I still going to stream Stardew Valley later? Probably not.
You're going to be looking at this solo mode. You're like, no, I'm not.
I'll probably at least try to organize it. I don't know. Maybe I'll start trying to learn it. I don't know. I need to learn Wild Gardens. I think that's the next one we'll do.
You should make...
we need to get you back into the swing of things more so that you have, the mental energy for this.
I know we haven't been playing the harder games much.
Well, yeah.
It's just
no energy.
It's true.
It's been a wild roller coaster.
Oh my god! And it's still hot as hell here. I mean, we're in October, and it's still just what is this, the 5th or 6th month of
So
summer?
for those of you that don't do Fahrenheit, it's still been like about 40 Celsius here, which is crazy for this time of year here. So we're waiting for it to get down into the 80s, which I think is like 35 Celsius-ish. Though.
Yeah.
The octopus. Yes, and we didn't get to do our aquatical games because of all the craziness, you know.
Well, we did a few.
We did get a few in, yeah.
Didn't we do Aqua Garden?
Party C is big. Yeah. At least we don't have humidity because it's fairly arid here, dusty most of the time. There's some humidity, but like 30%, not like super
It's
bad.
really low. Yeah.
It can get up to 50 sometimes. Sometimes it can get muggy, but not generally. There are many bodies of water around here. You know, there's like vernal pools and 2 rivers and lake.
Well, the vernal pools don't last that long, and that's in the spring. So,
yes, but there's all the sloughs and stuff.
And
like we're close to
we
the
have
delta.
creeks.
There's a good amount of water near here.
yeah, it's true.
But anyway, yeah. So is it exactly 40? Can you look up 40 degrees Celsius on your phone real quick? Because I think that's 100. That's closer to 100 Fahrenheit. I think.
40 degrees.
But it was 100 Fahrenheit yesterday, so it probably was 40 degrees Celsius.
Let's see.
And I know it's not always like, it's kind of a sliding scale when you're converting from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
How do you spell Celsius? Celsius?
Just put in C.
Oh, Celsius to Fahrenheit. 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's put in 40.
I'm pretty sure it's close to
104.
104. It wasn't quite 40. It was more like 39.
Yeah, it's more
or
like
38.
39. Yeah.
But look up 35. What's 35 Celsius in Fahrenheit? I think that's closer to the 80s.
95. That's
95.
probably
It's
more
probably about,
like what it is.
So it was like 36, 37 today.
Let's see what today is. Right now it is 98 degrees and it's going up to 99. So
yeah, that's
let
about.
me,
That's probably like 30.
let's see,
37.
98 degrees. I wonder if I can put it in.
I'm trying to get more comfortable with Celsius because I'm always talking to like Europeans and people that live in countries that don't use our wonky.
It's okay. 98 degrees is 36.666.
Okay, 36.
Which he loves the
666. Yeah.
He loves.
It's supposed to get a little lower tomorrow and actually feel like fall because we want to do fall games. If the next games we do get the, you know, spent the money on all
What
these
is the
new
formula
clothes,
for Celsius to Fahrenheit?
There's a formula, yeah. It's not like a strict conversion. It's kind of a wonky conversion rate.
Oh, that's kind of ugh.
Because, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I said
I'll just
it's
look
like,
it up on here.
you just gotta kind of memorize. What are we doing for
I
Halloween?
was
We don't know yet. We need to play some spooky games. We didn't do a good job of that last year. We do need to revisit the Bloody End. So if we did do any kind of playthrough stream before November, it would be the Bloody End.
I've been in Toronto, and they're on Celsius, and it was like 36 degrees Celsius. So that's
hot for Canada.
I know it was really hot, but Toronto gets hot.
Yeah. As does Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I want to actually dress up this year, and don't spoil what we're gonna be.
We
But
don't
we're gonna
even
make it
know
happen.
what we're gonna be.
I know
Oh,
what
you
we're
know-
gonna be.
oh,
We're
you
gonna
know
make it
what-
happen.
I know what.
And so we'll probably do. I want to do at least like a list video. Might be a live. We could do a live list video. I'd rather film it if we can, but I still have the whole editing thing. I'm starting to get a little more energy, but it's sort of weird because I injured myself at work and I got a couple of days off. Today I was not work because I had the medical appointment. Can I get a hint? Okay, what's a good hint that's not going to totally give it away?
Wait, give what away?
Our Halloween costume. Well, it's going to be a couple costume. They're cartoon characters.
Old
school cartoon characters. No anime because Rich is of a certain age.
I can do anime.
If we were going to be any anime couple, though,
I don't know what it would be.
well, I mean, I probably would be Faye Valentine. I'd have you be Spike from Cowboy Bebop. You'd make a good Spike. And that's an easy costume to put together because, you know...
You could probably buy it.
You just need the tie and suit. Not the tie, but, you know, like the unbuttoned thing.
Let me look
the
it
suit
up.
thing. And just probably like a big blue wig. It'll be good. And if Hey Valentine, I'd have to be very, you know, very buxom. It would be very scintillating. Me as Faye Valentine. Or if we were going to be maybe not that anime couple. Because he's not really into anime. Are you into anime, Jack? Like, I'm not like the most hardcore person in the world.
Well, I wonder where this is. Oh, Indonesia. I shouldn't start looking at my phone.
I could be Sailor Moon, and you could be Sailor... Which planet?
Jupiter.
Do you want to be Sailor Jupiter? She's the brunette. Or Sailor Mercury is the one with blue hair.
What about green hair?
There is one that has green hair. Is that Sailor Uranus or Sailor Pluto? No, that's... It's not Sailor Neptune. I think it's Sailor Uranus. One of those. I'll have to look it up again.
Not
but we could be the Sailor...
Uranus.
She's one of the lesbian ones.
So she would be less likely to be Uranus.
Anyway, so keeping on the flip side, I probably am going to do a Stardew stream probably at some point before Saturday. I'm going to try and we'll see if I can stay conscious this time. We're starting to get a certain problem child more settled down at work, so I'm hoping I'll have a little more energy and it won't be quite the you-know-who show. Constantly, I feel like my entire life has been revolving around this 5-year-old girl the last several weeks. It has.
For the last several weeks, it's all he can talk about, and it's just look, you're all sopping wet just from thinking about it.
It's true. Been losing my entire body weight in like sweat lately. Thank you for censoring yourself. Yeah, I have to. I'm not like, I would probably, I don't know if you would get in trouble for that necessarily, but it's generally not a good idea to like use
blurt kids' names.
Yeah,
now.
use kids' names out that aren't related to you. Like, you know,
No.
It's like,
we're not doing that.
there's a thing called FERPA laws, okay? Though technically, I guess that would be directory information and would be releasable under FERPA, but you don't need to know. Like, right, I'll say like the name of the school that I work at because I think that
It's
would
ew. He works at ew.
At ew. I want to get the shirt that says I love ew. That's what it says. EW. I bet when you said, oh, that's not what I was censoring out. I was censoring out her name, not shit.
Shit.
Now, Jack has delicate ears, and also he lives in his parents' house, so, you know, his
They
mom is
God.
monitoring. She has the kitty controls on the internet.
Oh,
you know?
no.
So
No.
she's just trying to make sure that he's not, you know, surfing the dark web, you know, 'cause she doesn't want the FBI to show up at her house.
No.
Like a
You're
certain
lucky
mutual
the FBI
acquaintance.
didn't show up at your house.
Yeah.
Now, we won't mention any names, but
Probably
it's a pretty
not.
spicy story.
It is pretty spicy. It's a more DM kind of situation, not something I'm going to talk about publicly, because again, it really doesn't have anything to do with me anyway, because that person, but is someone that once lived in said apartment, who I'm really glad
On the sofa.
no
couch
longer
surfing.
does.
Couch surfer.
Yeah, couch surfer. I've been a couch surfer, so that part was like whatever, but yeah, there was other stuff. My dad is actually watching over my shoulder right now, so please don't say anything bad. See, I don't know if he's bullshitting us or not.
I don't believe it.
Is he
I
super
don't
Christian?
believe it.
Is he super like, okay, here's the swear jar. That's a quarter for the swear
Oh
jar.
God, they
You
still
tell
use
those
it.
boys they better PayPal me. They better wire transfer me coins for the swear jar.
Oh my God.
Do you have that in Australian culture, swear jar?
I don't think anybody has that anymore here.
That's a Midwestern thing, yeah.
Do they still?
There's
though?
definitely people that still have swear jars. You know, so if he is watching, I'm sure. Hi, Jack.
Sometimes
Well,
I
his name's
think
not
that
Jack.
the words that they substitute for the swear words are even worse than the swear words. Like
It makes it
crap.
sound worse.
Like crap sounds worse to me than shit, doesn't it? What do you think? When I hear the word crap, it's just like, ugh.
Well, my favorite swear word is fuck.
Let's go right to the...
Hi, bye.
Is that where